Hello everyone, and good morning. My name is Amy, and I am an accounting student currently attending Horry Georgetown Technical College. My purpose today is to present to you the results and recommendations of a research study carried out by myself, along with other fellow students, Raven Putman and Sean Broski, under the supervision of Professor Alicia Bolton, regarding the need for a transportation system for the Grand Strand campus, which resulted in a recognized need for food and beverage services. Our main finding for this research study determined that the need for food and beverage choices at the Grand Strand campus was the root of establishing a transportation system. While the students and faculty did not feel as though transportation was needed, they felt there was a need to improve the availability of food and beverages on the campus. First, I would like to present to you our initial concerns for transportation and its need. We will then discuss our research as well as the resulting conclusions. Lastly, I will present to you the recommendations for improving the availability of food and beverages for the Grand Strand campus, as this ended up being the common cause for transportation needs. Initially, the need for a shuttle service was recognized by the number of students who had a substantial amount of time in between their class schedules. A survey of 30 students we conducted shows 50% have approximately 1 hour to spare between class meeting times. During those break times, students showed interest in traveling less than a mile from campus to the Market Commons shopping area. This area provides restaurants, retail shops, and entertainment venues. However, students expressed their concern with parking in reference to leaving the campus during break time. Of the 30 students surveyed, 85% stated that parking was difficult on the Grand Strand campus, and leaving the campus to drive to Market Common and back would force them to search for another parking spot upon their return. These issues presented to us initiated the idea of implementing a shuttle bus to service the Grand Strand campus, solely for transportation to and from the Market Common area. Now that you can understand a little bit more of the background of our research, we will discuss our research strategies and our efforts to establish the attitudes of students and faculty, as well as businesses, in the Market Common area towards the need for a shuttle bus. In researching the topic of transportation for the campus, we wanted to determine the attitudes of students towards implementing a public system. In order to understand the students' attitudes, we conducted a survey of current students. This survey aimed to answer, do students approve of a transportation system? Do students need the transportation system? And lastly, would the students use the transportation system? In addition to the students' attitudes on transportation, we also aim to determine the attitudes of faculty and staff regarding the same. Would the faculty approve of transportation? Does the faculty need transportation? And would the faculty use transportation? We also sought to answer the following question. Would the Market Commons employees, managers, and owners approve of the shuttle bus transporting the college students and faculty back and forth? We went around the Market Common area and talked to the employees and managers of a few stores and restaurants. All the people we talked to didn't have anything negative to say about the transportation system. They thought it would be a good idea to get an HGTC shuttle bus because this would bring in more customers and create more profit. Now let's discuss our results of research. Our results were a shock to us because only the businesses feel a transportation system is needed. Most students feel it is unnecessary because they have cars and can just leave and come back to the college whenever they need. The faculty votes were tied with agree and disagree. Some thought it was a good idea, while others responded with the same answer as the students. But as you can see, the businesses definitely saw it beneficial. After assessing the results of our research, it was determined that the students and faculty of HGTC did not feel as though a transportation system was needed for the Grand Strand campus. However, both surveys showed that the reason faculty and students leave campus during their breaks is to grab a bite to eat or grab a quick coffee. We then began to target this need as it was presented to us. As our research extended into the need for food and beverage services, we found two options currently on campus for students and faculty to choose from. Beach Bistro 354 is a casual restaurant located at the Grand Strand campus. While this does serve the need for food and beverages being available on campus, the hours are very restricted to being only Tuesday through Thursday, starting at noon and only lasting through the lunch hours. Beach Java Coffee Shop is another great option for students and faculty. But again, this food and beverage location is only open from 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. Monday through Thursday. The problem presented with these options is that after 1 p.m., there are no services for the students who are attending the later classes. Now we will move on to our recommendations. We recommend that HGTC proceed with a practical study of the costs and benefits of implementing a delivery service, or by allowing businesses to come to the campus and sell their most popular items on their menus. Students are positive toward the idea of having a local restaurant delivered to the campus, even if there was a small markup in prices due to the added convenience of not having to leave campus. The availability of parking at the Grand Strand campus poses an issue every year. Adopting a delivery service can save everyone time and effort in between classes. Currently, Chick-fil-A visits the campus, bringing a standard chicken biscuit to sell to the students and faculty. While it is impossible to bring an entire menu's worth of product, perhaps inviting the restaurants to bring their most popular item could satisfy the food and beverage issue present for the campus. Our recommendation contains two different aspects. The first aspect is to investigate an opportunity for a delivery service. Currently, a delivery service known as Eat24 delivers to the Grand Strand campus. This service only offers one choice for delivery, a restaurant called Green Grubbin. Our recommendation would be to investigate the possibility of establishing a partnership with this delivery service, and also add more choices to the possible food establishments that can be delivered through the service. Another option for the delivery aspect would be to create a position in the college itself that would allow for such a service to be possible. This could come from a student work program or on a volunteer basis. The additional aspect of our recommendation includes allowing restaurants to sell a limited menu on campus, similar to what is already being offered, just extending the times it is offered. The hours can be extended by creating shifts, so to speak, within the business. From 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., Chick-fil-A can sell their biscuits as they are currently doing. From 12 to 3, another restaurant, possibly Valentino's, can offer a basic sandwich selection for students and faculty. And then from 4 to 7 p.m., another restaurant, possibly Nacho Hippo, can offer a few of their taco or nacho selections for the students attending late classes. Lastly, this aspect can bring the option of simply extending the hours of the current locations of the Beach Bistro and Beach Java for students who are on campus later in the day. Moving forward, there are many things to take into consideration to complete this concept. We have demonstrated the need for food and beverage options on the Grand Strand campus, as well as offered a few of our general ideas on how to remedy the situation. We ask that you consider these ideas and take into account the present needs of students and faculty and the positive effects these changes can make on student life, as well as create a more appealing college to prospective students. Thank you for your time.